Hi, guys. Today I'm going to be reading a book called Before We Go to Bed, and the authors are Sue Mongredien and C. Biscoe. So let's check out what happens with this bear before they go to bed. This looks like a really cute story. I have to adjust the book to figure out how it fits in the video screen. So sorry if it's sideways sometimes. Okay, Barney and Grandpa Bear were tramping home together after a busy day. "What are we going to do next?" Barney asked. "Next?" chuckled Grandpa in surprise. "Next? I think it's bedtime, Barney." Grandpa pulled off Barney's boots with a heave, squelch, plop. "Now let's get you ready for bed," he said. "Not yet, Grandpa," Barney cried. "I always have a giant bowl of oatmeal before I go to bed." Yummy, yummy oatmeal with sticky, licky honey. "Are you sure?" asked Grandpa. "Oh, yes," said Barney. "Come on." So he's going to eat some oatmeal. So who are the main characters? Grandpa and Barney the bear, right? Barney showed Grandpa what a wonderful oatmeal maker he was. "And now for the honey," he cheered. But the honey was runny, and it went everywhere. "Whoops-a-daisy," giggled Barney. So what's the problem in the story? Grandpa wants Barney to go to bed, but Barney doesn't want to go to bed. So how does Barney solve the problem? He's going to talk his grandpa into making oatmeal, and then let's see what he's going to do next to avoid going to bed. "Time for bed now," said Grandpa, when Barney's tummy was full. "But I always have a big bubble bath before I go to bed," said Barney. "A splishy, splashy bath with my squeezy, squirty toys." "I suppose you are a very sticky bear," Grandpa said, as Barney tipped in all the bubble bath with a glug, glug, gloop. Okay, so first he made oatmeal. Now he's going to have a bubble bath. What else do you guys think he's going to do to avoid going to bed? He doesn't want to go to bed, does he? Barney splished and splashed around in the bubble bath. The water went everywhere. "Whoopsie-daisy," giggled Barney. So he's making a mess for Grandpa. "All clean," Grandpa said. "It must be bedtime now." "But I'll never get to sleep without a story," Barney said. "A spooky scare-a-bear story with horrible hairy monsters." Is a spooky scare-a-bear story a good idea before bed? Grandpa wondered. "Don't worry, Grandpa," said Barney. "It's only a story. It's not real." So he wants him to read him a story now instead of going to bed. So Grandpa read the story, Scares for Bears. Afterward, Grandpa put the light on again to make them both feel better. "Maybe we shouldn't go to sleep just yet," he said. "I've got an amazing idea," said Barney. "We could bounce on the bed. Shall we, Grandpa?" So he's got another trick up his sleeves to not go to bed. Grandpa smiled. "All right then," he said. First they did a little bear bounce. Next, they did a bigger bear bounces. And then they did a great big springy, zingy, boingy bear bounces until, it's going to happen. Crash went the bed. "Whoops-a-daisy," said Barney and Grandpa. They broke the bed. Now he's never going to get to go to bed. Barney watched as Grandpa mended the bed. Then he gave a huge, stretchy yawn. "Sounds to me like it's definitely bedtime," said Grandpa, tucking Barney under the covers. "There's just one more thing I need," said Barney sleepily. "A super squeezy, squishy, squashy bear hug." Then both bears fell fast asleep until the morning. So Grandpa ended up going to bed with him, didn't he? Barney Bear wore Grandpa out. The end. Hope you enjoyed Before We Go to Bed. Maybe you can do some of those activities before you go to bed tonight. Have a good day.